talking about the Rango. It's a lot of them other trucks that pass here too. It's a lot of them. I don't know why he on looking at my truck. Ain't nothing wrong with my truck. You looking at my junk. Cause I got papers on that. That is paid for cash.
My close the door so that
I know a guy named Justin that works at Beds for Less.
Who?
Justin.
I don't know nobody that live here. You wanna talk to my uncle?
Huh?
Do you want to talk back to my uncle?
Oh, is that who you? Oh, yeah.
My uncle, Ma, call man back to. He won't. He got a question for me.
Come back down here, man.
Horace ain't been back since you showed out, has he?
Don't talk him up.
Nope.
Ma, close the door. Flies going in there.
Flies out here.
You know a guy named Justin that works at Beds for Less? Flies still out here then?
I don't know nobody.
Just
I don't know anyone. Don't know any names, anything. You guys came on this property looking for Alexander Sutton. Alexander Sutton don't live here at this address. I already told you guys that once. You guys still obeying and still violating and interfering with United States Code Title 18, Section 241 and 242. Conspiracy to violate civil rights and also deprivation of color of law. You guys know that. If 2 or more officers enter someone's property with guns and stuff on the side, you guys are violating the federal codes. You got no reason to be here. No one called you. There's no crime committed. You guys don't have no reason to be here.
They done went from Alexander to Justin to a Horace to everybody. Who y'all really want? Who y'all want? What you looking for? Go do your job. None of us is those people.
I don't even know.
That's right.
I don't even mingle with people. Period.
And I gotta wash my hair, so they need to hurry up and go. Cause I'm looking a mess.
559 damn days. Fucking jury trial, they didn't want to go to prove that disorderly conduct and interference is not damn law. You guys can go to jury trial. You guys copped out. No witness show. State of Georgia. State of Georgia, the victim? Dude, guys lost every time. Lost, dismissed. Now you got a lawsuit pending against you guys already. I don't know why you guys playing games. State of Georgia, first name, state, last name, Georgia, the entity. Appear in court, really? They'll never appear. It'll never happen. So people get their sovereignty down packed, not sovereign citizens, sovereign individual, until they get it down packed and then they understand. You guys just stepped off that cruiser onto the land, meaning you just violated, interferes with common law jurisdiction. Your cruisers are called ships. That's what you guys just violated. You guys step onto that ground, no matter what, that public property and everything else, you guys just violated common law jurisdiction. You guys were out here back in 1776, even though you wasn't born there, but your corporation did. And those were corporations. It was called orphan courts back in 1776 as well. Yeah.
Why we still here? Why they still here?
I don't know why they still here.
We're waiting for the captain to get here.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want to talk to the captain,
Yeah,
right?
Brian Children need to come on down.
Brian Travis is the captain.
Yeah, he's the chief. No, you need to send the chief on down too as well. The captain of your ship. That's the captain you're talking about. You're not talking about the captain of the jail. So it's the sheriff of the captain, right? The sheriff's a real peace officer, but sometimes I think we need to go to state police and start filing complaints. Not complaints, because complaints is nothing but complaining claims. Because an entity cannot file a complaint. Wow. A little flesh and blood, so a human man can, a woman can most definitely file a claim. Guys come in Alexander, go from Alexander to some damn body else. Fill the trucks, all the trucks is cold.
Well, I just dropped my daughter off to school, so summer camp.
Nobody play with no stuff like that. Salt, yeah, right. Still standing here. I remember you too, man. Don't I remember you? Yeah, you was working in the county, don't you? Didn't you? You didn't never work in the county? You sure? Okay. What's your name? Newton. Your name? Lane. Family last names. Wow. Mm-hmm. You guys got any type of business cards? Yeah, you carry business cards all the time. When somebody call you out and said a crime been committed, you guys give them business cards.
Oh,
Yellow
yeah.
Cards, with the badge numbers on the top. They unfold, it's 3 cards. You want me to go get you one and show you your Valdosta Police Department business cards?
Talking about a pamphlet?
Yeah, it's a business card.
It's not a business card.
Yes, it is, dude.
Okay.
Well, where the crime been committed? Can we see one of those? Can I see your names on there? Can you guys hand one of those over? You don't want to hand one of those over with your names on it?
You didn't want to talk to us, so you can talk to the captain about that.
Okay, well, no, every last one of you guys has interfered with common law jurisdiction. You violated the federal code when you stepped on this property, and no crime was committed. So I most definitely need all you guys' badge numbers and names and business cards. Yeah. Now you want to wait for the captain to get here.
Now they
Yeah,
quiet.
exactly. Now you
Now they quiet.
If you're doing everything right, you wouldn't have no reason at all not to give me that information, right? Because I don't wish to contract with you guys. Yeah, you guys contract.
Definitely do.
I don't consent to any transaction of a security interest. So Christopher, or whoever the name dude they call
Alexander something.
Alexander something to
Justin.
Justin.
Horace.
Boris.
That made me thought about that man when Whitney Houston had played on that movie.
I gotta go use the bathroom.
His name was Alexander or Granville or something.
You gonna hold
They
this?
should bring the victim too, and let her see if she can.
Oh yeah, identify you.
Yeah, they bring the victim too as well. They need to bring the victim. We need to see the victim. Yeah, whoever they said did that. Whatever happened to her.
They don't live here.
This is one of the officers. He seemed like a nice guy. He could be, probably. You never know. They just dressed up in some uniforms, you know. And supposed to be peace officers. Huh? I don't know anything, dude. I don't know anything. I don't ask any questions. I ask the questions. I don't answer any questions. That's in Black Law Dictionary. Asking. You guys better start reading Black laws. Black Robes Law with the judges. Start reading Title 28 as well. Section 454. Judges cannot practice law from the bench. It's a high misdemeanor. It's a crime. Meaning that it's only administrators in this country. It's no judges.
You still want to talk to the captain?
You guys need to leave.
Okay. All right, you still want to talk to the captain? He's on his way.
Well, you guys need to leave.
Well, you need to come on.
Yep, got 3 officers walking away right now. Leaving the property. Also still on the land. Violation of common law jurisdiction.
Here's captain right here. You still want to talk to him?
Yeah, you can pull up. I'm tired of this harassment. One cruiser right here as well. Address they entered. Came to talking about a hit and run. No one did any hit and run over here. As you can see, no damage is done to the vehicles. Vehicles been parked 4 or 5 days straight. And now we got pretty much one of the captains pulling up. Got a captain just pulling up. Captain, what's your name, sir?
Captain Matt Osteen, what's your name, sir?
Just Elliott, family last name Pinckney. Thank you. You got your camera going and appreciate that.
So we're very covered between all the cameras, right?
Okay, okay.
What can I do for you today?
Okay, your officers pulled up. When they pulled up, they came here, they asked for one name. That guy, I told them, didn't live here. They continued asking for other names. Then when they did that, they came and it was like someone got hit or something happened. And there was a vehicle involved. I say the vehicles haven't been moved. Only vehicle been moved, better known as automobiles, it's that automobile, the green one, early this morning when she took her daughter to a little daycare thing or whatever when they play after school program. Right. As you can see, that truck haven't been moved. You can go feel it. I popped the hood for you. You can feel underneath it if you want to.
Word for it.
You know, it haven't been moved. But when I was telling the guys didn't want to leave. Violation of Title 18, Section 241 and 242, deprivation of color of law. When two officers or more enter someone's property and step on someone's property, that's a violation of deprivation of color of law. You know, when I'm asking him to bring forward that lady who said, a guy said that they've been injured. Of course, she can probably point out someone that's been injured. I mean, that's who injured her, I meant to say, and they can solve that problem. But they didn't want to do that. They just came here and they're trying to make someone commit a crime. So you can't make anyone commit a crime when a crime hasn't been committed. And no one here committed a crime. Now, if you're looking for someone else, you know, that probably have a warrant on them for violating their contract that they signed, anything for your municipal corporations or your orphan courts, arrived here back in 1776, then they need to be locking that guy up. They don't need to be coming here harassing anyone else, and that's pretty much what I told them. That one guy with the bald head gave me a hard time, asking all these questions, and he kept asking all these questions. I'm keep telling them, no one lived here by that name. Okay. You know, and I asked them to leave the property. They finally left the property. You know, also understand the cruisers represents the ships, and you step off the cruiser onto the land. Now you have violated common law jurisdiction, no matter if it's public streets or what. You know, that's still common law jurisdiction. Right. And only radius that you guys really run is like the 10-mile radius in Washington D.C. Of course, I knows about that. You got to get your education up.
Actually, you speaking some truth. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, most definitely.
See, I actually took a U.S. constitutional law from an attorney at the FBI Academy up there in Washington. Okay. And he's one of the only attorneys that's argued and won 6 cases before the United States Supreme Court. Okay. So when I'm hearing you talk, I know you know a little bit. Exactly. Right? But let me tell you where these guys are coming from. Okay. We're working. We get dispatched to a call over here at the house. They say a guy committed a crime, and they said he might have been headed over here, and he might have been in that vehicle.
Might. No facts.
Exactly.
Yeah, no facts.
So, if you're a police officer and you got a victim.
A peace officer.
Police officer. Whichever way you want to call it.
Yeah, you can call it policies as well. That Black Law Dictionary stands for policy. You can see that the police is spelled in other countries spelled policy.
I'll let you talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
It's our job. We're charged with that. We're charged with helping victims, investigating crimes, and trying to lock people up that commit crimes. Okay. If you were the victim of a crime and you said so-and-so did whatever here, and he might have went to that house.
And you might want to investigate that.
We would go to that house.
If it's a crime committed, yeah.
We would go to that house.
But I'm not for sure that a crime been committed. I'm not for sure out there a crime been committed.
I'm telling you, we wouldn't be here wasting your time or our time if that happened.
Yeah, because my time is very valuable.
As is ours.
My notice of understanding intent to claim a rights, I'm quite sure your chief of police received that back in 2012.
So, let me finish.
And I have a fee schedule. My time is very valuable.
I'm long-winded, but you called me and I listened to you, and I'm trying to get to a point. All right. If you were a police officer doing your job, and just say you were me and you were the victim, and you said something happened